Oh, hi, y'all. Welcome to Nikki's World, where my podcast show will give you viewpoints and insight that others will not give. I'll talk about like what's current, what's on the news, what is out there, and I will always cite sources and I always cite facts and news links so y'all know what I'm actually talking about. I give you my viewpoints and opinions, and if you want to hear what I have to say, what's on my mind and all that, I let y'all into my world and let y'all hear and listen to what I'm thinking and what's going through my mind. So if you love stuff like that, tune into Nikki's World twice a week, where you'll get 2-3 podcast episodes a week on what I talk about and what's on my mind. So thanks for listening, and let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today, guys, I want to talk to you about why libs have made this country so unsafe and have destroyed the economy in this country. We're going to talk about that and so much more. But before we go any further, guys, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, y'all, seriously, can y'all please consider donating a cup of coffee for me? Because for a price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Cumberland Farms, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories, more topics like this to talk about. I do accept Bitcoin donations. I am on locals, guys, if you guys want to support and sponsor Nikki's World. If you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, guys, please hit that like, subscribe, please give me a review. Good, bad, and the ugly. Also, guys, I do have a bunch of affiliate links, including burner.com, which is the less lethal pistol, which I carry. I carry the Burner LE with me wherever I go. I also have Minds.com, which is the alternative social media platform for Facebook, which is the free speech platform. Also, guys, I do have an adult diaper referral link with North Shore Medical Supply. So if you know anyone that needs adult diapers like I do, you guys can buy them with my link in the description below. And before we get this show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, seriously, guys, seriously, can y'all please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today? Wait, wow. That was a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. That was a mouthful. And I apologize again, guys, if I'm late to podcasting to y'all because, as y'all know, life gets in the way, work gets in the way, grad school gets in the way, and I try to find time whenever I can to do a podcast show and to get an episode out to y'all. Okay, so as y'all know, it's been busy, and I'm starting in my second semester of grad school classes, so I am in the midst of everything. Okay, so I do apologize for that, and I hope y'all understand. Okay, and as always, I'm in my North Shore Mega Max diaper, so I'm in my like diaper with four boosters, and I'm podcasting to y'all today. So anyway, let's get on with the show, shall we? So, as y'all know, you know the topic of the show today. I'm gonna highlight the shit that everything that libs touch have turned into crap, and why liberals in this country have made it so unsafe for you in this country, and basically have ruined the economy. So we're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna go into this topic. Okay, so let's talk about like what's going on with being liberals making this country unsafe. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Liberals have made it so unsafe in this country that it ain't even fucking funny. They have made it so unsafe for everyone in this country because libs think that everybody needs to be kumbaya, everybody needs to be nice and peachy and all this shit to people. I tell you this, I'll give you one example of that. New York City, woman walking down the street, minding her damn business, when some thug walks behind her, takes a belt, wraps it around her neck, drags her around the corner, rapes the living shit out of her. And then libs think that, oh, we should be nice to these people. Luckily, the neighbors had enough of that shit. They found where he was, and they almost wanted to stone him to death. If I were the cops, I would have stepped back and let the neighbors take the trash out. I would have let the neighbors beat the living shit out of him, castrate him, or even stone him. I would have let him. But libs want to be all like all equal, which they're all in on this DEI, or as I call it, they didn't earn it. Where they want to be like diverse and like equality and inclusion. They want to be all on that bullshit. But then the problem is that bullshit is allowing the undesirables to get away with it under the guise of that DEI bullshit. But as y'all know, libs are libs think that we should give the money to the criminal. We should give them housing and all this shit. But then the problem is you're allowing people who should not be in free society in the fucking damn first place. Okay, and then you're allowing them to roam free in your city, raping, mugging, beating, robbing, murdering people? This is why, ladies and gentlemen, our cities are like war zones now. Every every liberal city in this country, okay? Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles is a shithole. It's a fucking shithole in this country. It is. And the fact that these people want you to be all kumbaya with them, it's like, fuck you. It's like, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. We should not be kumbaya with these people. We should not be all peachy with these people. We should not. Liberals destroyed everything they touch. Everything the left touches turns into shit. And it turns into shit because their policies destroy the fabric of humanity. Their policies destroy everything that we know of in this country. Pretty much. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen. That's why, I'll give you another example. Give you another example. In you got this one story in Houston, okay? Where you have that like man who claims to be a woman runs over a guy, kisses him, and then stabs him so many times. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, people like this deserve the fucking death penalty. I don't care who they identify with, what they call themselves, but libs want to be all equal and peachy and go, oh, that's just another woman. But no, that's just a man who identifies as a woman murdered someone. But then you want us to play your mental bullshit. No, thank you. People have had enough. Why do you think liberal shitholes have become like dangerous no-go zones? Yeah, New York City is one of them. That's why I won't travel to New York City. New York City is so dangerous, I won't even dare step foot in it. I won't. Because New York City is a fucking no-go zone where criminals like have free reign of the city. Yeah. And libs think that, oh, that's being equal in this country? No, dude. That's being fucking stupid. That's being fucking retarded. The fact of the matter is, guys, the fact of the matter is, liberals in this country have destroyed everything. Okay? Give you another example. Give you another example right here. Liberals wanted to rewrite Title IX to so that way they can include what? Men who claim to be women, where they want to foster like their pronoun bullshit, and if you don't pander to their bullshit, they haul you into some what court and say, oh, you're violating this and this and this. I want to say like this to all the leftists. Since when do wits show me where in the United States Constitution that we have to allow men who claim to be women to compete in women's sports and in women's bathrooms, women's locker rooms, and women's prison? Show me in the Constitution that says that. I'm I, 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 I'm waiting. Show me. Cite me the actual amendment. Probably they can't because you know why? Because in their leftist liberal bullshit, they think that's their right. You know, as they say, your right, your feelings end when my rights begin. When you trample on my rights or the rights of anybody else, that becomes a problem. That becomes a problem in society. Okay. Now, my feeling is this: I'm okay with you being you. You do you, as long as you don't trample on anybody's rights. Now, the left wants to trample on the rights of women and young girls and say, oh, we should allow men who claim to be women or boys who claim to be girls to compete in sports and all this. No, that's trampling on the rights of others. That is stealing. That is grand theft right there. In fact, in my opinion, if these men who claim to be women, who in reality are mediocre men who couldn't compete and be a man in the same sport, they're stealing everything that women worked hard for away from them. And if they want to compete, why don't they start their own division? Why don't they start their own like class? Oh wait, they don't because they want to force everyone else to affirm their fetish, their mental illness, and all that, and then they want, and then the left is forcing everyone into it. Telling you guys, telling you, telling you guys, stuff like this, stuff like this, guys, is why our country is going downhill. It is, guys. Stuff like this is why our country's going downhill. It is, guys. It is. The Democrats and the far left radical liberals are destroying this country even before Trump gets back into fucking office. And I want to say this. Yesterday on Dan Bongino's show, he talked about how libs have like tried to destroy Trump. They tried everything using the, let's use that analogy that's throwing the spaghetti on the wall, hoping it sticks, but instead it slowly falls to the ground. That's what the left has been doing to Trump. They've been throwing everything at him, trying to see if it sticks, but instead it's slowly seeping to the ground and falling down so much that nothing that they do sticks, and then they're coming to the realization that everything they tried to get rid of Trump and RFK Jr. isn't fucking working anymore. And they're starting to fucking realize that, ladies and gentlemen. They're starting to realize that. Look at the economic policies, for example. Look at the economic policies. Have any of y'all seen the prices at the store these days? And remember the prices when we had Trump in the White House? Ever since Brandon has ever since Brandon was installed by the deep state, prices have gone up so high that people can't even afford gas. People can't even afford food. Hell, even food at Aldi's is so pricey you can't even afford it anymore. Okay? Even the dollar store, you can't even afford it anymore because the fucking left has fucking ruined it and has fucking destroyed it. They literally have. The left has destroyed this country in the worst fucking way. They ruined it, they destroyed it, and they're breaking it before Trump ever gets back into the White House. It is. Everything they touch turns to shit. Everything they touched in this country has turned into pure shit. It literally has, guys. I mean, literally, it has turned into pure shit. The fact is, guys, the fact is here is that you got leftists in this country who don't care about where they live. They think that they're living on what, stolen land, which whatever that fucking mental retarded bullshit it is. To me, I sit there and I go like this: these lunatic leftists should never be hired in the first place. They shouldn't. It really shouldn't, guys. It really shouldn't. But the fact that the left has destroyed this country economically, and they destroyed it so badly that, to me, it's making it impossible to afford my adult diapers that I have to wear. That they think that, you don't need, you shouldn't need these things. Well, I tell you what, libs, you shouldn't need to live in this country either. We should literally be purging this purging this country of them. Hell, you want to know my opinion? Bring back the Pinochet strategy. Purge the fucking left. Deport every leftist. Put them on an airplane, helicopter, and purge them. Get rid of the left in this country. I would do the Pinochet strategy on the left, and I would do that because you know why? The left has ruined this country. They destroyed it economically. They destroyed everything that women and young girls have worked hard for. Yeah. And then at the same time, they made it so unsafe in this country that they allowed criminals to roam free while you, as a citizen, being made defenseless in this country. I I tell you this much. I tell you this much. I would rather do the policy that El Salvador has, where in El Salvador they round up criminals and then they threw them in prisons in the middle of fucking nowhere that is guarded not only by corrections officers, but on the outside guarded by the military. I would do that because you know why? Libs have destroyed this country. Libs have made it so unsafe. They imported third world shit into America. Yeah. And you know what's the scary part, ladies and gentlemen? You know what's the scary part? Is that the Democrats see the writing on the wall. Why do you think, ladies and gentlemen, that California governor, Gavin Newsom, is the heir apparent to Brandon? And if you see what's going on in California, ladies and gentlemen, I would be very careful about who you vote for because you wouldn't want to import California into say Pennsylvania or what's a reliable red state, Oklahoma, Texas, or what's reliable like Iowa. You don't want to import that shit into your state. You don't. But the fact of the matter is, the left in this country has made it so unsafe for you to live, exist, and breathe that they're willing to destroy this country before Trump gets back into the White House. Why do you think they're trying to destroy this country and make it so unsafe for you? Make it so dangerous for you that the left doesn't care about law and order. They don't care about like the judicial system or punishing criminals. They don't care. They don't care if you get raped, robbed, mugged, beat, murdered. They don't care. That's why you got leftists who are doing everything to get rid of your right to own a gun, your right to defend yourself, your right to live in a free society. They're doing everything they can. And I apologize, guys, if you hear conversation in the background. I do apologize for that. Okay, I do apologize. All right. So I do apologize for that if you do hear stuff in the background, because that's probably my brother's wife talking way loud. I do apologize in advance. Okay, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, libs have made this country so unsafe that they destroyed this country. They made this country so dangerous. So they basically like this. They basically made Jimmy Carter look like a fucking saint to me. They pretty much did. To me, guys, to me, I look at it like this. I look at it like this. They destroyed this country in one short word. They pretty much did. They pretty much did. And the fact of the matter is, guys, the fact of the matter is, if you look at this country, it it is basically like being destroyed from within. Even our enemies, like Iran, Venezuela, and Russia, are going like this. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? I don't even have to destroy the United States. I don't even have to fire a bullet. I don't even have to send terrorists to destroy the United States. I just let lunatic leftists do it for us. That that's what they're doing. That's what our enemies are doing. They're laughing and watching us get destroyed from within. They literally are, guys. They literally are. And I tell you this, guys. This is why I often say like this. Everything the left has touched in this country has turned into shit. Everything that they touched in this country has turned into shit. It has turned into shit. It has turned into crap. And look at what we have now. Like crap around us, like galore. It is. It's like so much crap that is it is unfucking believable. It literally is, guys. It literally is. That's why I look at the left in this country and I go, these are the people that have destroyed this country, that have burned this country to a ground. And if it were up to me, guys, if it were up to me, I would do the Pinochet strategy and I would start rounding up every leftist in this country and deporting them. I would round up every leftist like Pinochet did in Chile, round them all up, and then throw them all in prison. I would I would do that strategy because they burned this country to the ground. They destroyed this country, you know, and it's time that Trump needs to do the Pinochet strategy and round up every leftist, and then basically throw them all in prison where they fucking belong. Or as I call it, deport them all. Deport every leftist. Okay? I would do the Pinochet strategy in less than 2 seconds and then start rounding up leftists like we'll go like this. We'll go after Antifa. We'll go after BLM. We'll go after the pro Hamas crowd. Round them up, throw them in prison, and for the pro Hamas crowd, drop them off in Gaza. Put them on a boat, deport them to Gaza, and say, here you go. Let Hamas deal with them. Let's see how they love being with Hamas so much. Let's see how they love being with them. I bet you they'll be crying after they probably get tossed off the building or probably get stoned to death for being like LGBT or a woman not covering up in a traditional Muslim crap. Mm. But I look at it like this, man. The left has destroyed this economy. The left has destroyed this country. Look at it. It's getting rougher and rougher for me to afford adult diapers. It's getting rougher and rougher for me to think about going nude camping or or going kayak fishing. The left has destroyed the economy. They made it so unaffordable. Yeah, this is why I go like this. We should do a Pinochet strategy and purge the left. Give them a helicopter ride for all I care. Because they destroyed this country. They destroyed the economy. I go like this. Deport every leftist, in my opinion. Just deport them. Okay? Just deport these people and never allow them back into the country. If they want to flee to liberal Canada, be my guest. Go right ahead. Canada's open for you. I hear Canada loves liberals. I hear Canada loves men who claim to be women. I hear they love that. So yeah. I say I say like this: do a Pinochet strategy. Deport them all to Canada. Deport all the liberals to Canada. Let them live with their policies. Okay, let them live with it. I wouldn't let them. See how fast they love their policies and all that shit. You know what I mean? See how fast they love their policies. Because I tell you this before we end the show for today. Let them live with their policies. Or better option, if they want to live like North Korea, hell, we'll dump them all in North Korea. I'd be willing to dump every leftist who wants to live like communists. Dump them all in North Korea. Let them see how they like that. Let them see how they like that policy. Let them see how they like that country. Let them see how they like living like North Korea. I'll bet you they would cry, complain, and go like, "Oh wow, I want to be like in America." But then you come to America and then you want to trash this country. No, we want to deport your ass. And this is why I hope when if Trump ever gets back in, that he takes a page from Eisenhower and does massive deportation and deports every illegal immigrant in this country, every thug, every criminal, every terrorist that doesn't belong in this country. Hopes I hope he deports them. I hope he gets rid of them. Because I tell you this, I wouldn't want these people in this country. I wouldn't want these people with me. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, guys. I really wouldn't. But the fact of the matter is, guys, the fact of the matter is, libs have destroyed this country. Libs have have destroyed this country socially and economically. That people like me who work for a living can't afford to go nude camping. Yeah, that's the reason why, like a couple years, I couldn't go nude camping because libs have made it so fucking unaffordable. Libs have made it so difficult to go nude camping because they made it so unaffordable. That's that's what pisses me off, ladies and gentlemen. That's what pisses me off. It really does. That's what pisses me off and gets me angry. Libs have made this country so unaffordable that yeah, they made it very difficult to to exist. They really do. That's why if I were Trump, Trump should take the Pinochet strategy and purge this country and this government of leftists. Purge them all. Get rid of them. Because you know why? They don't deserve to be in this country. They don't deserve to be in a free society. Everything they fucking touched in this country has turned into shit. Everything they touched, ladies and gentlemen. Everything. Everything they touched in America has turned into shit. And as a result of that, they have destroyed this country. They have destroyed the economy of this country. They have made it so unaffordable that people like me can't even afford to either go nude camping for the weekend or can't even afford my adult diapers. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's why it's like this. Trump should take a page from Pinochet, purge this country of leftists, and purge this country of illegal immigrants, and then get rid of every thug, criminal, and illegal immigrant in this country. Get rid of them. Because some of these illegals could be what? Al Qaeda terrorists, ISIS terrorists, or Hamas terrorists who's hell bent on destroying this country, who God knows. And then at the same time, they could be like wanted criminals in their country trying to escape. But the left says, oh no, open the border, bring them all in. This is why the left made this country so unsafe that people like me have to resort to carrying a burner just to be safe, just to live safe, just to, just to defend ourselves. But then again, the left wants to take away the Second Amendment right and take away your right to defend yourself because what? The left doesn't believe in self defense. The left doesn't believe in your right to defend yourself, the right to carry and bear arms because they because you know how the left thinks an AR-15 is like a machine gun that should be in war. But you know the funny thing is, the left in this country thinks that you shouldn't have a right to defend yourself, but they're okay with people in Ukraine having a gun to defend themselves. This is why I say like this: the lunatic left is mentally ill, and if it were up to me, I would take the Pinochet strategy and purge leftists, liberals, Democrats, illegal immigrants, and foreign criminals and terrorists from this country. I would purge them all. I would get rid of them. And then at the same time, purge the deep state. You know what I mean? Give the deep state a helicopter ride and then toss them off the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean. That's what I would do because you know why? Look what the left has done to this country. I mean, there ain't no place else to escape to. Okay, there ain't no place else to escape. The left has destroyed this country. So, in essence, we have nowhere else to escape. So we're gonna have to hold our ground, or as I call it, stand your ground, and fight to get this country back on its feet, and fight to purge the left from this country. We're gonna have to, guys. We're gonna have to. And if I were Trump and Trump's inner circle should be looking up Pinochet and then take a page from his policies and use it on the left, the deep state, the illegal immigrants, the criminals, the thugs, and the whatnot, and then get rid of them. Trump should be doing that, guys. Trump should, guys. You know, as I often say, man, we got a country to save. It ain't gonna save itself. And you know my 10-10 policies. Email 10 friends, phone 10 friends, take 10 friends to the polls, write 10 social media posts to inform people about voting and then getting them to vote at the polls. 10-10. Okay? 10 and 10. 10 phone calls, 10 social media posts. You know what I mean? Get them to the poll and take 10 people to the polls. Because we got a country to save. We have a country that we want back. I want my country back. I want my economy back. I want the Trump economy. I want the Trump economy back in this country where I can be able to afford more, where I can be able to take more money home from work, where I can be able to buy more, okay? Where I can buy more stuff. Yeah, where I can buy more, where my money buys more stuff. I don't want to be robbed by leftist government. Hell fucking no. I don't want to be made defenseless by leftist government. Hell fuck no. I want my country back. I want the America that I knew under Trump back. I want the America under Trump back in this country. I really, really do. Okay? I really want. the America that I knew under Trump back. Okay, I really do. I really, really do. Wow, that was a good show for today, guys. That was really, really a good show. That was a really good show. Anyway, guys. Anyway, I thank you guys for listening to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host. I will see y'all soon. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nikki's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.